Yielded 2 minutes and is recognized.
The GOP, it's become, sadly, the guns over people party. Its answer to the desperate pleas of families from all across America who want to stop the slaughter of school children and other innocents. Their answer? Do absolutely nothing. But today, during this National Gun Violence Awareness Month, what do? They go a step further. This is the only opportunity this year that Speaker McCarthy has permitted us to consider any gun violence legislation. And what do they do about gun violence? They enable a little more of it. More pistol braces in the hands of killers will cause us to brace for more death. Republicans want to stop an ATF rule that will require background checks in certain narrow instances when a brace turns a handgun into a rifle. Well, background checks are exactly what we need for all gun purchases, so that those who go through the gun shop loophole and don't get a check when they buy it at a gun show or on the internet have to have the same standard as if they bought it in a gun shop. They will not even permit us to respond to the desperate pleas of the people of Uvalde to ban weapons of war from the hands of teenagers who couldn't on their own go out and buy a beer. There is an orgy of violence going on, and they are obstructing those of us who want to respond to the pleas from doing anything about it, from banning weapons of war, from requiring background checks to ensure we know what kind of person is getting a gun, and if they have a problem, they ought to be denied that access. The gun industry is marketing these so-called stabilizing braces to convert heavy pistols into sharp-barreled rifles that are more concealable. May I have another 30 seconds?
I yield a gentleman additional 30 seconds.
Guns are already the number one killer of children in our country. There have been, this year, 291 mass shootings. We can count the numbers, but we can't count the pain of an empty chair where there was once a vibrant parent or a wonderful little child who is murdered in a mass shooting. This Congress could do something about it if we could end the obstruction. We need to move toward reducing gun violence, not to enabling it. I yield back.
Gentleman reserves. Gentleman from Kentucky is